How has the resurgence of tradwives been impacted by third wave feminism? The resurgence of tradwives on the internet has sparked a huge and ongoing debate between feminists and anti feminists. In this essay, I'm going to be exploring this debate, showing both sides and drawing my own conclusion on the issue. Firstly, I will give some context on third wave feminism. A cornerstone of third wave feminism is inclusion, the commitment to debunking the myth that there is one lifestyle of feminist empowerment, representing the experiences of all women. Third wave seeks to redefine gender roles to suit women's lives instead of moulding them to fit a particular feminist ideal. Inclusion suggests an absence of restrictions on how or when to be a feminist. It does not judge or place boundaries on the people within the movement, appealing to a variety of people who feel that the label of feminist is too narrow or restrictive. Third wave feminism can also be seen as liberal feminism, which focuses on intersectionality, meaning it encompasses many forms of oppression, such as gender, sex, sexuality, race, ethnicity, disability status, and socio-economic status. More women of colour, lesbians, bisexual, and transgender women joined and contributed to the organisation. Overall, third wave feminism strives to be inclusive and respectful of the wide variety of choices women make as they attempt to balance equality and desire. The aesthetic of tradwives is a constructed, romanticised depiction of motherhood and domesticity produced by social media influencers. A tradwife is a woman who believes in traditional gender roles and family dynamics. Traditional in this context involves heterosexual marriage with masculine dominance and feminine subservience. On social media, tradwives are characterised as women who believe the greatest happiness is to be found in female domesticity or chores. A key narrative of tradwives is the centrality of gender as a critical component of their understanding of the world, society, and their relationships. They describe that the characteristics of men and women were innate, natural, and dictated by sex. The softness and nurturing behaviour expressed by the tradwives makes them a better cook or homemaker than a man. If we take away the label of tradwife, these women become stay-at-home moms, which is a job that women have had throughout history without it being glorified and romanticised. The tradwife trend feels nostalgic for a time that never happened, and the content they choose to show is not representative of their real life, thus creating unrealistic standards. A well-known case for the tradwife trend is that of Hannah Nealman, a 34-year-old homesteader and Juilliard-trained dancer known as Ballerina Farm on social media. She is a mother of 8 who sacrificed her own ambitions in pursuit of a nostalgic vision of domesticity. Hannah was studying at the prestigious Juilliard Academy when she met David Nealman. She didn't want to get married until she finished her studies, but David was insistent and they were married 3 months into the relationship. She does all the work in the house and can monetize it through social media, now being recognised as the most celebrated tradwife. After researching the tradwife trend, I find a lot of irony in their narrative. They made the choice to become homemakers, stay-at-home wives/mothers, which is exactly what the third wave of feminism strives for. Because of the third wave, these women are able to make the decision to become tradwives instead of being forced into the lifestyle by society. I believe the rhetoric derives from how they were raised and their political standing, which makes them inherently anti-feminist, whilst they live a life that was only possible due to feminism.